What? Oh, I think this is from yesterday's stream. Hold on, Iron Man. What was this? I think he sent me the he sent me the music. I always feel so sad when people send me music because I play with it off, but I appreciate it regardless. All right, so we're starting the Battle Royale shop. This is potentially the first ever video where I am saying that I think Canny is the winner of today's missions. I'm just saying. This is a lot going on in BR nowadays. I can't hardly keep up with this stuff. Some of these raps are actually pretty cool. I like this one, but that it's got teeth in it kind of scares me. I don't know. It's a whole thing. There's a lot going on. If you got, Storm King's Fist is here. If you guys want to use code Mista at your checkout, I'd appreciate it. I don't know if Storm King's Fist will make the title for a third time, but I know that that's a very, very popular item for my viewership, seeing as you guys are probably more geared towards the Save the World side of things. I thought there was something new here. I could be completely wrong because I glanced over this right before I started recording, and then there's so much going on in the shop nowadays that I can't see at a glance what it is I was looking for. But I think it was Ravage and Raven coming here. Yeah. Anyway, if I messed anything up today, I apologize because I am I skipped today's stream because I am very, very tired. I hope everybody had a good Halloween, by the way. I did want to say this very early on. I got some tips and tricks. But before that, if you guys have any fancy Halloween costumes, or if you dressed up at all today, or for the event, or whatever time zone you're in, I guess as I'm recording this, it's 7 p.m. So, like, in my area, kids are, like, just starting to trick-or-treat. If you're doing that, I don't know what the rules and restrictions are going to be. It's going to be very dependent on where you live. But if you dressed up, I would like to see some pictures in our Discord. We do have a gallery section. In fact, I can even show it right now here. Hopefully, I don't show anything too... okay, these are just skies. Yeah, so we do have a whole gallery section. So if you guys want to post in here, what on earth is that? I don't know. I think that's going to become something very cool. Regardless, it'd be neat. It'd be neat. And the other trick that I wanted to get into is if you can't go trick-or-treating, do what I do. I don't have my bag of candy in my room right now, but the day after Halloween, all the candy is going to be very, very cheap. They're going to be trying to sell everything that they didn't get rid of initially, and it's going to be nice. If you have like a Costco or a Sam's Club around, or mom or dad has a Sam's Club card kind of thing, this is kind of what I leech off of. You can get wholesale candy, like big boxes, bars of candy for like 20 or 30 bucks. And we're talking like the boxes they sell at gas stations kind of thing. So like a big box of like 30 odd full-size Twixes, for example, you can get for like 24 bucks, at least in my history. So that stuff is going to be pretty cheap right now. And I'm just saying, that's the real way to trick or treat. All right. I can't imagine anybody was uninterested in that topic, but let's move on anyway. So 115 free bucks, pretty good. 132 zone, weighted towards the high end today. 58 in candy, pretty accessible. And then the 82 in twine, pretty doable. 115, again, seems to be the magic number recently. Not sure why. And then we do have a lot of legendary schematics. Again, I think Canny is the winner here because the Huskbuster's in Canny, the Bazooka's in Canny, the Vacuum Tube Spear's in Canny, the Broadside. I think that might actually be in Ventures. We'll take a double. We'll take a second look. Flame Grill Trap is available. I'm just kidding. That thing's trash. And then, yeah, Vintertech Blazers in Twine as well. I am skipping over a lot of purple things, but I will mention the Siege Breaker is also in Canny. Broadside's in Plankerton, though, so score 1 for the Plankerton boys because the Broadside is a big deal. So is the Sound Wall, for that matter, but I think that one's also in Canny. So yeah, Candy Valley is going to be our VIP today. I am going to show the oops, we got to head over to Save the World real quick. This is probably where I should have done my my Halloween anecdote. I will say that I still have my candy from last year because I lost my tooth for chocolate. Oh my goodness, that loaded fast. Epic, stop. You guys are just optimizing your game in the menus, that is, at least. Free upgrade llamas. I'm gonna buy these right now. I mean, they're free, so I don't have any reason why you wouldn't want to buy these. Of course, if you're watching this video like more than maybe an hour after recording, these might be gone, but hey, whenever there are free upgrade llamas, the guys in our Discord actually do tend to go pretty crazy. So if you have the World Savers role and you want to get, oh my god, I am so sorry. Somebody was commenting that mine are gold like every single day. They're not, I promise. I promise. I just get very fortunate. I did want to talk about the Cram session as well. I know this is talky and I will get to the missions, but after playing this for a few hours yesterday and reading some comments, apparently, reading over the patch notes again, I can show it while I'm talking here. Apparently, mini boss alert missions drop more. That that did not feel true to me. I know roughly what missions are supposed to give, and I was getting about as many drops of rain or perk up as I would have expected. What it seems to have done, this cram session event, is unlock a quest line, and even on stage 10, I'm being told that it is giving very not significant amounts of XP. That said, this might be more weighted towards the lower level players, because this amount of XP is helpful to you guys. In Twine, like, this amount of XP is a joke, because, I mean, you get literally 1 million from, like, a half decent mission, so, it's not for us, but I don't know. I think the cram session was a little underwhelming. I was very excited about it yesterday, and now today I'm not. All right, last thing before the missions, Crips is your daily. That's it. Yeah, easy peasy. Not going to waste any more time. Let's head over to Twine and talk about what we got going on. Ceiling drop trap right off the bat. I mean, that is just legendary. You're going to want it. It's a good one. Grab it. Perk up, easy things, free bucks, you know the drill. We do have an 82-4 player for reperk, so if that's something you're interested in, then reperk is always interesting. That might not be the mission for it, but people did want me to point out also like 4x hero and schematic and survivor XP missions. I don't feel like that's necessary, because if you just look for this symbol on any of these missions that I'm clicking on as we go down into Canny and Plankerton, they're just all over the place, and I never feel like it's really out of my way to mention that stuff. I just wanted to say that if you're farming XP and you someday want your numbers to look like mine, just run 4x survivor XP missions. You'll get plenty. I apologize for this video running on long today. I just had a lot to say. 94-4 player, Eye of the Storm, lots of it. That's a solid one. I mean, really just a lot of things going on. Perk up, lots of perk up, I should say. 180 and 1 pop. Do have a defender and another defender. Neither of these are going to be helping you much if you guys have watched my defender video down below. Flame Grill Trap. I'm just kidding. I shouldn't make 2 jokes about that in one video. 4x reperk, perk up, not reperk. I'm doing the same thing. Drops of rain, nice to have. Triple tap, might cover that one soon. I don't know. I just did the crank shot. People didn't seem to be jumping out of their seat for that. I'm a little disappointed because it is in the shop. I thought more people would. I don't know. It's a cool weapon regardless. Viditech Blazer, reperk or perk up. My goodness, am I going to mix them up all day? Forceville Slugger, Acorn, there you go. Double quadruple perk up missions, the 124-4 players. Good to have it. I believe the other free buck mission is right on there. And then we do have Wall Dynamo, which is and then, the 132-4 players are not exactly kicking ass. And then I think, in the 144 players, we have weapons. So the Husk Stomper and the Vacuum Tube Axe. Vacuum Tube Axe can have Chain Lightning. Husk Stomper can have the crit hits cause an explosion. I've been told good things about Husk Stomper. I don't know. I might need to look into that. And then the 160s are uneventful until you get to every single other one giving you 5x lightning in a bottle. So you could just run each of these 3 missions once and probably walk away with 1,500 lightning in a bottle, which is a stupid amount. That is a stupid amount. It takes like 66 to make something 130. That is a stupid amount of lightning in a bottle. But all right, they made it. All right, you can just go and run that quick. We do have 4x lightning in a bottle for you lower level players, because if you're in the 40 zones, you want to start hoarding that stuff, and the 52 retrieve the data is a good mission for that. Nice little 4 player for you. Siege Breaker, like I promised, on the 52 zone, not so bad. And then, nothing too crazy going on, except for the 58 zones are just insane. The Junkyard Pal, I'm just kidding, nothing's trash, but it does have rare perk up with it. Vacuum Tube Spear can have the Chain Lightning. I've heard good-ish things. I do not know. Mid-attack Pulsar, I covered that weapon. It's a pretty okay one. Legendary Bazooka Schematic. Even if you're like a high-level player, 133, you might want to go grab an extra Bazooka Schematic. It's a fun weapon. It still works, 35 free bucks over here as well. So yeah, this little pocket is just where Canny is coming back. 58-4 player for Eye of the Storm. And I think I mentioned, okay, yeah, the 70 zones is what we're going to be looking at next, because down here is not too exciting. So let's start down here. What kind of, the Sound Wall. The Sound Wall is very functional as purple, just like the anti-air trap. You don't need it to be gold. Huskbuster, it's tied for like the best shotgun in the game, so that is a worthwhile mission no matter what power level you are. I love days like today, because people just sort of write off Canny. Once you get to Twine, you don't want to come down here. This is noob land. But when it's giving you a weapon like this, I mean, come on, Come on, you gotta kick that ego to the curb and go grab that thing. Purple Lead Survivor, you might not need that, but, you know, hey, sometimes you need it. Somebody in my comments just the other day replaced their mythic, their purple Lead Survivor with their mythic to hit 133. So sometimes it's worth it just to grab one. We are approaching 10 minutes. My goodness. Let's hurry up. All right. Ceiling Drop Trap, blue in Plankerton, and then the blue Defender. It's a sniper defender. That's the only reason I'm pointing this out. Even if you're in the 23 zones, she is worth powering up and using, you know, hand a sniper to her. It'll be nice. She'll do the trick. I made a video on defenders. I'll try to link it below. I might forget. Stampede is the same as the Huskbuster, so I don't know if you'd want to flux this or anything, but if you're a low-level player and you want a blue weapon, even blue, this thing is going to be just fine. Broadside, literally an endgame trap. That is something I use almost every mission where there aren't propanes or something. That is a very, very powerful thing. Don't be like Ty. She had supercharged purple schematics of this, and we gave her a lot of shit on stream. So yeah, you definitely want to flux this to gold. It'll just be better in every way. It'll do more damage. We do have a 4x reperk as well in the Stonewood. Oh my goodness, we are in Plankerton down here. And then I think there was just the broadside I wanted to mention before the 40 zones. So pipe down, book filler, ceiling drop trap, amazing trap, defender, a couple of things, decent missions going on up here. And I don't want to take any more of your time. This is the longest shop video that I've covered in a while, but it's Halloween. I had some things to talk about, and that's it. If you guys want to use code Mista, I appreciate it. I'm not going to take any more of your Halloween. I'll see you guys tomorrow on time, hopefully. I'm not streaming on it today. It's Saturday. I am canceling it because I slept way too long. And then so Sunday I'll try to stream. Depends on how I'm feeling. I'll see you guys later.